And I said, Adam, put the cock out of your mouth.
I don't know what happened there.
I don't know who had what in their mouth, but
I have no idea.
So I'm not even gonna try.
All I see is a baby face, easy to wipe stuff off. I don't know.
I'm not even gonna try to get order in this panel tonight, right? Like I know it's gonna be free for all. I just ask only one thing. Y'all can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but if you see me pop a new super chat on, let me get to it.
Oh,
Just, because I will incorporate the Phantom Zone up the ass today.
Phantom Zone, oh my
things
god!
On their face, stuff up their ass. This is like a whole different stream, man.
General Zod with the penis planes.
For the first 15 minutes, spoiler free. Don't spoil shit. And then when I say spoil, then you go on full on spoilers. So,
I love Danny's shirt. Danny's already rocking it.
So anybody can go first. You guys can go ahead. I'm still trying to share the like on Instagram and stuff. So just give me a second. I'm trying to share it.
I'm gonna let Babyface go. I want Babyface to go, Mister.
I have a feeling me and Babyface is gonna argue in this.
Oh yeah.
I have a really strong feeling me and Babyface are gonna argue.
Let's go, Babyface. Oh no! Oh, we're not going. All right.
Okay. I thought that was a joke. Okay, I guess I can go.
No, I was serious. I was
all right. Fuck it. Okay, I'll do it. All right. So, yeah, I went into the movie tonight. Honestly, I saw the trailers. I'm like, okay, well, at the very least, you know, I'm not really a big fan of the Mandarin character. I never have been in the comics. Never was a fan. Okay. And going into this, I'm like, okay, they'll at least get some cool ass martial arts out of it. All right. And I did. I got some really cool martial arts. I got some good acting. Lead acting was pretty good. Some of the comedy didn't work for me. I really surprisingly enjoyed the Mandarin in this.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one thing I was expecting to hate because I'm not a fan of the comics, and you know, I still am like, okay, why did we need bracelets instead of actual rings? But the way they were utilized in the film was pretty badass. So, you know, I will let it slide. Overall, story was pretty cool. I like the whole family thing. I love that they brought back fucking Ben Kingsley.
Dude, that's not a spoiler, Adam, that we were saving for the last time.
Dude, I just said they brought him back. Yeah,
I know it's not a spoiler. One of the biggest spoilers in the damn movie. This motherfucker.
It's not a spoiler.
Honestly, it's not. Honestly, it's not because in a lot of the promotion materials and interviews, they've been saying it. So it's not really. He's in the movie. That's all.
Yeah. So I knew going in. I was like, how are they gonna? Is they just gonna show Mandarin? I thought because I figured they would like show him at the beginning, just have Mandarin kill him or something. You know. But no, I love the way he was utilized in this. He's just as big a joke as he was in that film. I love it.
Phantom Zone. Really?
I'm glad. I'm so glad it wasn't me. It really beat me.
All right. So
G Major says choreograph on the fight scenes were good. One of the best MCU standalone origin films. That I mentioned that highly in my review. Yeah,
Jackie Chan's team, man.
You know what I did not mention in my 5-minute long spoiler-free review? Ben Kingsley.
Anyway, all right. So I don't know. I've hinted at it on the channel before, and you know, you guys up there outright know it. So this is actually my second time watching the movie. Earlier in the year, I got invited to a pre-screening of the film. Minus the VFX, minus a lot of shots. So I had kind of known a lot of it going into it. And so my opinion doesn't really change. A lot of the things that they've changed, which I'll talk about later, were for the better. And honestly, they were pretty much all the stuff I was complaining about because it was like an hour-long Q&A session if not longer, after the film, where we were talking to some like Marvel execs and telling them like this is what we don't like, this is what we like, this is what we didn't enjoy, and so pretty much everything we complained about got removed or added in. It's a good movie. It's a good origin film. I liked it. The action really got me. I liked there was many different mixes of action. Like the first fight scene really told a story. I really, really enjoyed that. The bus fight scene, obviously, just hands down one of the best fight scenes out of all of the MCU. But then it kind of just, I'm not gonna say it lost steam for me, but let's think of I don't know. I feel like those two were the best to me. Then everything going forward was more about the story for me, as opposed to really the fight scenes. And yeah, no, I thought it was good, but it wasn't like amazing. But I thought it was very serviceable and definitely better than like Black Widow. So they can only go up from Black Widow. So that's it.
Danny?
I'm gonna echo a lot what Sharif said. I really liked the movie. Very good origin story. Some surprises I did not expect were pretty cool once we saw them.
Was Ben Kingsley one of them, Danny?
Golly.
Hey, I'm gonna leave that alone. There were a couple surprises in there. A couple of people I was like, damn, oh shit, that's kind of tight right there. One of the end scene credits I thought was kind of useless.
The second one? The second one?
I don't want to say.
We're not going to talk about that just yet. Yeah,
first or second one?
Yeah, the second one. Second one I thought didn't need to be there.
I have thoughts on that one.
I thought some of the CGI in certain parts were a little, kind of like the King Kong used to be. Not King Kong, but Godzilla. Like you can't hardly see some of it. It was kind of jumbled in a part, a scene or two. But the biggest thing I really like, I definitely have hope to see a Dragon Ball Z.
I was about to fucking say that, man.
So that gave me hope because they even did a reference and then they did some moves. I was like, this shit right here might make Kevin Feige jump on that board on that. So
please, I swear to God, if
please do it.
If they do a Dragon Ball Z movie, get the director of this, please. That's all
get the fight coordinator of this, not the director.
I just saw Goku and Piccolo in this movie, bro. So hey,
who is Piccolo?
I'm gonna say.
I knew you guys were gonna mention that.
I think the Mandarin, man. The Mandarin was hell with that. The rings and shit. And then old boy that played Shang-Chi could be Goku.
I knew you guys were gonna fucking Dragon Ball Z.
Chris hasn't seen it yet.
Okay.
Stop what you're doing right now, Chris.
Anyway, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead, my brother.
I have to say that for me, this is the best origin story throughout the Marvel universe right now, from beginning to end. This is the best origin story. It flowed. It was from beginning to end. It just.
I'm not rolling my eyes. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Tell me what origin story was better.
That's what I'm trying to think about.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give it that. Because
Doctor Strange.
No.
Go sit down somewhere, please. Go.
I'm already sitting.
It didn't.
Get in the
flow,
corner.
It didn't flow as this did.
Ant-Man was fly, man. Baskin Robbins always finds out.
Oh, okay. Now he's just flogging. But what I was gonna say is like I think that would be correct. I think that would be correct in the sense of this is the first time. This is a full, true origin story. This is not Spider-Man, Black Panther. You know what I mean? This goes right back to like Iron Man, this, that, and the third. So if we're looking at it purely as like new character, new adventure, new everything, 100%.
And the way they did it too is
I'll give it that.
The way they wrote it in was I have to say was well done.
I'll give it that.
I think his friend, she was good comic relief. I didn't get tired of her.
No, you know what? I thought she was. I thought she was gonna be when I knew they casted her. I'm gonna say, oh shit, she's gonna be annoying as fuck in this movie.
That's what I
And
thought.
she wasn't at all. It
She
was
wasn't.
I mean, no,
she was great.
I feel like she went like right when she was getting to that point, they knew when
exactly.
to cut
She pulled back.
and then go
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
let it flow because she
Exactly.
had some parts where I was like, are we really
Mhm.
doing this? Are we okay?
Mhm.
Good, stop. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just like
so,
that part when it says, "Oh, we make a great team," which is not really a spoiler because it was in all the trailers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, when I saw that, I'm like, ah, shit, she's gonna go over the top with it, but she didn't.
Probably.
Hey, listen,
no,
man.
she-
I
They
like
had,
it.
I think they had it just timed it just right to me.
Mhm.
Wasn't too
Yeah.
Absolutely.
cornball
Yeah.
cheesy, right on point. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
because for me, I feel like Shang-Chi, he was a little dry. He was a little like he didn't have like leading
Little
man
wooden?
chops just yet.
Yeah, he's a little wooden. Can I are you guys wrapped up?
Yeah,
Can I
we're
give my
done.
thoughts
I'm
on
done.
it?
Yeah, you go ahead.
The movie's trash. It's garbage.
What are you
Like-
talking
like-
about? You were not saying that like 4 hours ago. Get the fuck out of here.
He's full of crap.
Oh no,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
sitting right there next to
I'm
you.
sorry. I was still thinking about Snake Eyes.
Oh,
my man. All right.
You know,
Uh,
Asians doing karate shit. You get them confused. You know, they all look alike.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, my
shit.
God.
The views of
Damn.
Robert Storms
That
does
is-
not
that is
reflect
it.
the views of the panel.
The
Turn off.
opinions of Robert Storms do not represent the opinions.
I swear, it does
Nope.
not reflect the opinions of anybody else on this.
Wow.
Nope.
Wow, bro. Wow. Did you say that? No. I'm gonna go ahead because I don't want the Chinese government.
Well, there's
spying
no
on me.
yin right now to his yang. That's all I have to
None.
say.
Absolutely none. Absolutely none. Danny and I are not the black part. That's it. Let the white guy stay by himself. Let it just be Ying.
Let's not get into color now.
Well, you said yin and yang. It's black and white, half and half. You know, come on. That's the same.
Good and evil, bad and good.
Anyway,
Yeah.
No, I liked it. I don't think it's like the greatest thing in the world, but I thought it was good. Yeah, it was great. And like I said, you know, comparing it to like Mortal Kombat and Snake Eyes, it's leaps and bounds better than that. I was waiting to hear what Adam wanted to say about it because Adam did not like Mulan, and this is basically filmed just like Mulan. That's why I said earlier, like we're gonna battle because if he said he liked this and everything and did, but he sounded like he liked it, but he had issues with it. So I let him slide.
I mean, the movie definitely had issues. That's like 100% given. Like some of the CG, like we talked about, some of the CG was like, I was like, you can tell so bad, and like a lot of scenes, I was like, this is not too much better than when I saw it before. I thought they would have cleaned this up a lot. But
yeah, so some of the CG, dude. Hold on, let me get the super chat and then I'll talk about CGI. I got a lot to say about that CGI. G Major's doing $2 super chat. I watched in IMAX. How you guys? I just standard.
No, we
regular.
standard. We wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
IMAX is saved for James Bond, Dune, and
Ghostbusters.
Top Gun. That's it. Ghostbusters
Hey,
and Top Gun. That's it. Boom.
Did
I
y'all,
saw
did they
that
show
preview for
Dune? Did they show Dune in the previews for y'all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they showed it. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
that look pretty
Oh,
hot.
they showed Dune because I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, they did.
Actually,
Looked amazing.
Brother, come on, take it easy. You gonna take it easy with all that. You'll be all right.
Did they show y'all the extended version of the Venom too?
No,
No.
we didn't see the Venom in there. No, we
I
didn't.
got I got Dune and I got Eternals as well
Yeah.
as
They showed how he became Carnage.
Well, we know
That's
that.
it.
I mean, it's in the trailers. He bit him. I don't want to get off too much off topic, but he bit him, and then
Yeah.
it got activated when he went to the electric chair. We know that.
All right, so back to Shang-Chi. That's CGI. Wasn't
Yeah, that's CGI. Yeah,
At
again,
the
like
end, it was kind of wonky. Yeah, it was getting kind of.
Dude, that bus
Alright.
scene, that bus scene when
The
they
bus
did
scene was cool. I liked
Yeah,
the
but
bus
the
scene.
CGI on
coming down the
bus,
hill. Yeah, I know what
yeah,
you're
it
talking
looked
about.
awful. When they did
Yeah.
that wide shot of it coming down the
Mhm.
hill, it looked bad. Like it looked really bad. And early on with the forest though, it looked a little weird.
No. Well, the one part I was like, okay, not off to a great start was the opening shot of the movie. All I'm gonna say is, if you really believe that they were on location in that opening shot, you're on Quaaludes. That was a horrible ass blue screen.
Are you talking about when they were like riding toward something
Yeah,
and he was that
Yeah.
part? You know,
Okay.
I
dude,
didn't
like
really
look
know.
behind them, like dude, that is really like a pain.
I didn't notice that either. That wasn't.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, like there were just other scenes, like definitely when they were like fighting in the building, and they had that like that James Bond homage. Like that was like, bro, that's CG like crazy.
Oh, the bamboo scaffolding.
Yeah, and then when he's fighting the blue guy, you know, on the open window and stuff.
So
that was typical.
Without giving
Jackie
too much
Chan.
away, toward the end of this movie, I literally had a Deadpool 2 moment. I heard Deadpool saying in my ear, like, "You ready for a big CGI fight?" I was like, really?
Well, that's what happens, bro. I mean, mystical creatures and dragons and
yeah. Well, we already got that movie earlier this year, and that wasn't good either.
I mean, what do you think? Spider-Man is made on location? It's CG too.
No, I get that, but I'm talking about like it turned into like a kaiju movie. Why is everything a kaiju this year, man? We got giant starfishes attacking cities and shit, and now we got Shenron going up against.
This was better than that fucking starfish, man. Give me a break.
Oh no, I
give you that.
agree with you.
I'll give you that.
So much better.
Wait, hold on. Did you dislike Suicide Squad as well?
No, I didn't.
We all disliked it.
I didn't like it at all either. I was like, nope. But are we 15 minutes up, man? Are we 15 minutes up?
Yeah, we're past 15 minutes.
All right.
So most of us waited 15 minutes. Adam waited 15 seconds. But all right. So overall, you heard our initial thoughts. Now we're gonna get into the spoiler shit. So we're gonna talk about how these bracelets work, man, because it's Shang-Chi.
Okay, listen.
Remember the part in the movie? Shang-Chi.
I have to reveal something to all of you while we're doing spoilers.
I knew you were gay.
Ben Kingsley's in this movie, guys.
No, really? Or they all look alike to you too.
Oh my god!
All those white people look alike.
So my issue. So yes, Ben Kingsley is in the movie. Obviously, he's reprising his role as the Mandarin, the same one from Iron Man 3. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Now, what I didn't like was they foreshadowed that too early in the movie, way too early. Like when they're sitting down at the table and they're having the dinner scene. I'm like, why did you have to explain that? Why did you have to say anything about it? Because back when they originally, back in the preview, they didn't say anything about it. It was just that regular dinner scene, regular everything. And then when they got to that point to open the door, then you saw him. And then it was like a huge thing that popped in my brain. But then even the guy sitting next to me, the second he said that line at the dinner table, he was like, "Oh, Trevor." I was like, God damn, look at this. You can't be giving these people no types of crumbs.
To be honest with you, when he was saying it, I wasn't expecting Ben Kingsley because I haven't been watching I haven't seen all the TV spots and all the commercials, so I didn't know anything about Ben Kingsley being in it. But when he brought it up in the dinner table, I was like, oh, they're referencing that Marvel one shot that was on Blu-ray that no one else ever seen. So
I mean, it's also on Disney Plus. They were
also referencing Iron Man 3. He was literally talking all about what happened.
Yeah, I know that
he was using. Yeah,
but unless you watch that one shot, you don't know that
the Mandarin took him.
The real Mandarin is still alive.
Yeah.
So I thought that he was basically just giving dialogue to reference that if you haven't seen that one shot. But I will say when he said that, I didn't think Ben Kingsley was going to show up. It wasn't until I heard that obnoxious sound that I'm like, this is going to be something stupid. They're trying to make it look too serious. It's going to be something stupid. Watch it be the Mandarin from Iron Man 3. And sure enough, as soon as they opened it, I was like, boom.
And I don't give a shit. He was funny as shit in this fucking movie.
He was funny because
he was funny as all hell because he's fucking pathetic. That's the point of his character.
Yeah,
but they need to drag him along in this movie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's
what he could talk to that little faceless thing.
Well, he spent a lot of time with it, right? So who knows?
Yeah,
Ray knowing how to talk.
It was cool too how they reference Endgame in the conversation.
It was really quick.
Now,
people can just disappear. Yeah.
No, there was also a poster. I think was when he went back to his apartment that had a toll-free number to help with blip anxiety.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I thought it was cool. The things that got me that piqued my interest was the explanation of how it connected to the rest of the MCU. Yes, that second after credit scene that was actually in the preview also. I mean, I guess they just threw it in there, female women power.
Well,
no
I thought
problem
that was
with
just
it.
to set up the next Shang-Chi movie.
No, I
Like
don't think so.
the first one's gonna set up the phase, like what's coming in the phase, and then the second one was gonna just set up the next Shang-Chi movie because it even says the 10 rings will return after that post-credit scene.
Again, yeah.
The sister taking over did not surprise me at all, right?
No,
Because
no, I knew that
she was
from the
already
beginning.
exactly. I thought she was gonna flip during the movie. I thought she was gonna become the bad guy during the movie, right? And the father was gonna be redeemed after the whole not coming
I would
back
have
after
flipped
3
my
days.
shit if that happened.
Right? But when I saw that end scene at the second, end credit, and I saw her taking over, I was like, I was predictable.
Yeah. I
And I was
assumed
kind
he
of
would
pissed
go
that I
do his
waited
own.
all that time just to see that.
I assumed he would take over his mother's role, and she was gonna go back and because she mentioned it earlier, like I didn't get a chance to have that empire, so I made my own empire. So I automatically assumed she was gonna take over her father's empire.
Yeah, but then no, it's never mentioned at all again. Like, why did we even need that?
Well, the moment she got that white outfit and everybody else had red in it,
Red,
I'm like,
yeah.
something's up.
Yeah, it's like the Power Rangers. Like why is the Red Ranger always wearing red? Like, come on, you can look at it and know, like, we're not stupid.
But didn't the mom make those? So the mom had a hand
Yes,
in
the
doing
mom
that.
had made them.
Well, actually,
prepared them for her. She asked them to
in the storyline, but the makeup, not the makeup, but the the people behind the scenes make it. So by them making it a different color, because she was the only one not wearing red, it was obvious that it was foreshadowing for what she was gonna do later on. The first post-credit scene I liked a lot, and I'm still trying to figure out what the hell it actually means.
Doesn't really mean shit.
Well, when they said
why
beacon,
is Bruce
the beacon? What's
Yeah,
the beacon
who's
for?
that beacon? Yeah,
That's the weird thing for me, because in the comics the rings are of alien origin, and they clearly state in this credit scene that they're not. So I'm like,
not really.
What the fuck are you saying?
Do you
No,
think
they said that it was just 4,000, more than 4,000 years old.
Yeah,
It's not a
it's
dessert.
older
They
than
didn't say
what
it
it
was
is.
an alien. They just said it was
Yeah.
more
I
than that.
guarantee you the Eternals probably gonna know what those things are, because haven't they been on Earth for 7,000 years? That kind of falls in that timeline.
They've been following Earth for 7,000 years, I think they said, or some shit. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My thing was the fact that what happened to the Hulk? Why is Bruce Banner back as human form?
You are right. I didn't notice that, but I didn't.
And his arm is still messed up too.
Yeah,
his arm is still messed up, and he's back to human form.
But I hated Professor Hulk, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I know why he's back in human form. You know why? Because it costs too much CGI to put him in.
She-Hulk.
No, because
there's a reason for it.
He's gonna be in She-Hulk. They're not gonna be able to make the CGI all the time because it's expensive. So they put him back in human form in this. So when you see him in She-Hulk, it's like, oh, he's back in human form. So it's just a setup for that. But I want to know what that beacon is for. Is the beacon related to something in Eternals? I doubt it, because they said they already been there for 7,000 years. Why would they turn around now? And they said they came back because of the blip and the awakening thing. So is it something more intergalactic? Maybe it's the villain.
What do you mean? What do you mean they came back? They came back because the deviants. Well, obviously the reason they would come back and fight is because of the deviants. So,
yeah, but in the beginning of the trailer, she mentions once everybody got snapped back, it created this force of energy for the awakening to happen. So they're coming back for the awakening, because the awakening is in a celestial egg inside the core of the planet. So that's why they come back. It has nothing to do with the beacon of the bracelets. But is the beacon? See, I'm thinking, is the beacon like signaling like a celestial to come to Earth, or is it? I keep thinking that, dude. I swear they're not building up Fantastic Four in this phase not to do something with Galactus.
Yeah, no, and especially since you have in the Eternals trailer, it's like, wait, you were told by who? And like you see like this big fucking cosmic being.
That wasn't. I forgot the name of it. That wasn't Galactus though.
No, but honestly. Well, it's a celestial. Yeah, I'm like, okay, so we know Galactus is coming eventually. I need Galactus in my life, damn it. And we know Kang ain't gonna be. I doubt Kang's gonna be a major player, but he's gonna be at least around for a little bit.
What was your guys' take on that whole with Wong and Abomination?
Yeah,
useless.
Why is Wong fighting like that? I mean, why is he using his powers to fight like that? That was
it sounded like he was training him too. It sounded like he was training him. Like, what are you training him for? Like, because my first thing that came to my mind was, oh, the Thunderbolts that they're doing. But why would Ross recruit Wong to train Abomination? Like that doesn't make sense.
Not to me.
Why?
And
Or
like,
is it before he
honestly, it bothered me more that Abomination like had no dialogue. Like he's just kind of there to get punched in the face, and that's it.
They
really
changed
bugged
his
the
look
crap
a
out of
little
me.
bit.
They
They changed his
look a
bit.
lot like he had like gills and stuff around his head.
Yeah, they did
I
because
guess they had to because he's still in the Universal movie, so they just had to keep the basic shape. And
well,
just change his face.
not only that. The director said he wanted to make him look a little more like he did in the comic book, which is now he looks more comic accurate.
But like, why would Wong even? So in the Doctor Strange trailer, is that where Wong was going to the fighting arena?
I'm guessing.
Well, that's what people are speculating, but who knows? But
Hell,
the only
everyone's
thing that
speculating Doctor Strange in that trailer is fucking Mephisto.
Well, the thing is that I think Wong is developing a drinking problem. That's what I think. He's gambling, he's fighting, he's drinking.
Yeah,
Wong out of
pretty
control.
bad. And then this is the same guy telling Doctor Strange in the Spider-Man trailer, "Don't make bad decisions." What?
What are you doing, asshole? Like seriously?
I think you need another drink, Wong.
Yeah, I think so. Don't make bad decisions.
No wonder he can't afford a simple sandwich.
But
from the deli down the road. He just can't
the one thing what would you say?
Karaoke joke?
Oh,
doing the karaoke. I didn't like that.
The one thing I will say as a negative part of this movie for me, I was down for the ride of the whole movie of it being a kung fu fighting type movie. When they started adding the CGI creatures at the end, stealing people's souls, I was like, I don't like this.
No, it was cool.
I didn't mind that too much. The CGI with them running on that dragon, jumping back and forth.
It's not the CGI that bothered me though. It was like it felt like this real down, like as much down earth as it possibly can, but it felt like it was man versus man.
Yeah,
and like that's not big enough stakes. We have to add like soul
monsters
sucking
and shit.
CGI monsters.
But you see, that's part of the. But that's part of the cultural thing of the Chinese,
exactly
right?
what I was going to tell you.
It's part of that. It goes with dragons. It goes with
especially the dragon.
Exactly. It's specifically the dragon.
And I
but
honestly
I
honestly believe it has to do with the fact that they're trying. Again, I don't care what nobody tells me. Hollywood industry nowadays is made to cater to China. You can fight me, deny me, or whatever. They're trying to get all of their movies put into China. So the thing is, the more things that you can do to appease the Chinese, culture to get your movie over there, you will do. So they're like, we don't like killing, we don't like guns, we don't like this. There was very few guns in this movie.
And one gun when he went to get revenge. The guy shot at him.
That's it. Everything else was knives, sticks, bows, even like the little crossbows.
Traditional.
Yeah, it was all traditional stuff. And I feel like that had a lot to do with catering to get it into China to be able to get it to its mass market appeal. And that's why you had all the different blending of fight styles and mythology and this and that, and not really a whole, really
wasn't
shit
that
show.
guy with that knife for the hand? Wasn't he off of Creed?
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he was a Creed. He was what's his name? Son, Drago's son.
Yeah.
But when he showed up, I was like,
Razor Fist.
Yeah.
That I was like, I couldn't put the face. Yeah, right.
And he was a horrible actor. I'm like, God, I hope he doesn't talk a lot in this movie.
Honestly,
he is funny, man. When he's like, no, we fight for whatever. And then that thing ate that sucker. He's like,
we should work together.
That was pretty funny.
That was funny.
You know what's funny is he actually got a lot of his scenes got cut from what I saw, and so the thing is that before he was like more comic relief, kind of like where Aquafina was not. He was it, and I was like, as big as this guy is how dangerous and of an intro that he had in the bus scene. Now you're making this guy a buffoon.
Like
Drax, I was like, come on. And then, you're going to tell me a big-ass guy like that's going to drive a freaking X3? An electric one at that? A hybrid? Like, come on. Get away from me.
It's called promotional.
No, I get No. I get it because
especially when the car comes out of the ring water, and I'm like, what? This looks like a commercial I'm watching, right?
Yeah, exactly. I know BMW hit it with it. I mean, I feel it. I know the first car they drive is a BMW today. Yeah, the first car they drove was a BMW, and they got the keys. They ran over an I-8 with the bus. That was the first car they ran over. I was like, I get it.
It's kind of like how Marvel, Tony, he does the Audis. That's all he drives. Audi getting that plug in. So
Maybe they're switching. Maybe they're switching it up. Maybe Audi was like, China was like, no, we don't do Audi. We do BMWs over here. Make us look good. Again, I'm telling you, man, it's all catered. I'm telling you, brother.
But didn't they say that the Mandarin actor was his first time doing an American film?
Yes, sir.
Hey, he was nice, man. I
like
Adam. I like him, man. And I
absolutely,
think the rings on his forearms made more sense than that physical rings. I don't think that would have been.
Yeah,
so
they made it work.
They made it work. For the way they were utilizing this film, I completely agree with you. That's why they didn't bother me.
I like how when he's not fighting, they're just like loose bracelets. They're going up and down his arm, but then when he goes to fight, it like shrinks down.
Yeah, they're like stringing him like fucking whips and shit. I'm like, that's badass.
But wasn't that Shay's Avatar? The rings start floating around Shang-Chi and stuff. I said that looked like the damn Avatar. Whenever the water,
a lot of that stuff, dude. I love when Shang-Chi took the thing and he made it into like a giant Kamehameha.
That was.
The woman said that
of Shenron, dude, and I'm just like,
his friend said that too. She said he did the Kamehameha wave. I said, oh yeah, Dragon Ball Z, buddy.
I was just waiting for them to gather the fucking Dragon Balls and make a wish, man. One thing that did what's your name again? Sharif. Mentioned that that everybody comes back to life in the original version.
Yeah, I did say that. So like in the first cut, it kind of everybody got their souls taken, and as soon as they killed the big dragon, the Soul Eater, all the souls went back into everybody's body, and everybody woke up. Now, one of the biggest complaints I had was those were two complaints at the end. I was like, first off, this was like I felt like it was undeserved. This big ass fight, all this fighting, and then you bring everybody back to life.
Meant nothing. Then it meant nothing.
Exactly. I was like, this meant nothing. And then the second thing was they actually had Aquafina and Shang-Chi have a kiss, and I'm like, that was weird because again, she had right after she shot the arrow. She got taken by a Soul Eater. She died, and then she came back to life, and then he gave her a kiss. And I was like, "Yeah, that's too much. I'm sorry." First off, no, it's not working.
So they took that out of that. You said
they took it out. They took both of those out, and then they just
good.
That's left it out. Yeah, I complained like shit about that. I was like, "This is fucking terrible."
When she shot that arrow and it went,
that's some Rise of Skywalker shit.
I'm like, really?
Exactly.
one arrow did that. Like really?
Yeah, that was some bullshit. I gotta.
Yeah, but it had the.
How did you?
It's not that it
had the dragon scale.
Exactly.
Yeah, it had the dragon scale, but like they all had dragon scale weapons too, though. And she shoots like one arrow.
It's like a kryptonite bullet.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, Superman, dude. One. Okay, this thing, it's literally made of dragon scale because it's a fucking dragon. Okay, and how the hell, if she's shooting it that
it wasn't
high,
a dragon. It wasn't a
dragon. It's some kind of whatever soul-sucking creature.
Yeah.
It wasn't a dragon.
Oh, whatever the fuck.
But it fought a dragon. It fought Shenron. It was great.
You know what I have to say? Yet again, Marvel kills a villain prematurely.
Yes. That disappointed me when they killed him. I assume his daughter's just going to take over the role.
Another thing before we go further. They did it because they didn't know how to end it. Because again, like I said before, everybody got their souls back, including the dad. And then all of a sudden he just like walks off, or he wasn't there anymore. And we're like, yo, what the fuck happened to the dad? Where is he? And then that's why it was kind of a bit more intriguing, because it was like, okay, so the dad's gone, and now now the daughter's taking over the 10 rings. That's going to cause some friction there or whatever. So they kind of did that too. But I just wanted.
But isn't just me? But didn't it seem like if he had those rings and had that power and lived over 1,000 years, would he be conditioned to kind of resist that thing from fooling him and not recognize? Didn't those rings kind of empower him magically and whatever, and he couldn't sense that really wasn't his wife?
No, I think that the power, what they're trying to assume is the power of the dragon or the Soul Eater was more powerful.
It was like a siren.
Because the thing is, it was exactly.
Like a siren. It's like a beautiful voice.
It
changes for anybody's desire.
It was.
Jiang Nan in the movie tells him exactly that being feeds off the greed or the
The
real
desires of your hearts.
desire
Yeah.
of your thoughts, and his was getting back his wife.
Yes,
it beasted off that. Yeah.
If I'm being, sorry.
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, babyface. Go ahead, babyface.
Hold on. Some geek got you on a $5 super chat. I haven't got many super chats tonight, so I want to get to this one.
Oh,
I just came back from the theaters. I really enjoyed the movie. Well, I think we all shared.
That's great, man.
Yeah, yeah, we all enjoyed it.
All right, babyface, go.
Yes,
Babyface
yes, babyface is here. Okay, but I found it weird for me that not only did I actually like the Mandarin in this, he was my favorite character in this film. He was the best character in this film. I'm sorry, he was the most well-developed character in the entire movie.
Aquafina was the most well-developed character.
To make me feel for a character that in the comics I fucking hate is one thing.
Okay.
But to have him actually go on screen and say, I hated that name, the Mandarin, I'm like, fuck yeah!
Named after a fruit.
What he said, orange.
Named after a fruit.
I'm
like, fuck yeah, bro.
Dude, Aquafina had great character development. She went from a character who didn't want to do nothing in her life and just sit there and just work at this point-end job that sucks ass. And by the end, she's shooting arrows in the daggers of soul eaters. She has big character development.
That family scene. That family scene was unnecessary. I don't even know why they did that.
They did that again. Cultural not appropriation, but cultural
which
affiliation.
Well, which family scene? There's like 3 of them.
When he came and ate breakfast with him, and they introduced the boy, the grandmama, and the mama.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing.
Yeah, definitely. They talked about go ahead.
They were showing the cultural part about death and people when they pass away, how they keep still a chair for him, and the whole dish with the fruit and the things that they leave for their loved ones.
Damn,
so
I
it was just
forgot
showing
about that scene.
Yeah,
what I did like was how he explained how your Chinese name and what it means, and he kind of broke down all that stuff. That was pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. And I like the fact that they named him Sean. Because when I mispronounce Shang-Chi and I call it Shang-Chi, I just think Sean, and then I go Shang-Chi. So they did it so stupid crackers like me can figure it out.
Golly.
Oh, my God.
Chinese hate. They all look alike. Wow, at least he's an equal opportunity hater.
At least it's close to it.
Again, the views of Robert Storms do not represent the views.
Oh, see? I offended the cracker in the damn stream.
Would you like some cheese with that cracker?
Oh, my gosh. This is insane.
Shit.
Yeah. Anyway, but I don't know. I thought that, again, like I share your sentiment of it being the best origin movie. And from start to finish, just introducing a character, taking him from freaking, valet driver to, Talo super warrior, / Goku, I think was a good way of doing it. They really did it a great way. And
it was the best Liu Kang we got this year.
Oh God! and he actually did have Liu Kang. Like, I don't know if you noticed, like in the bus, like he did like a flying kick. He just didn't say. He didn't say that though, but he definitely did.
Yeah, he did it, dude. I was like, they shot it well.
Wait a minute, damn. But he in this movie, he even wakes up in his bed next to a postcard, just like Liu Kang in the original movie.
Oh yeah, brother dead, come home.
Yeah, right.
Sister in danger, go now.
Yeah, that was definitely it.
I mean, there was soul sucking, man. This was the best Mortal Kombat I've seen in years.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Dragons, shit. There were dragons just like on the cover. Damn.
Nah, man.
But I was really glad too. I didn't walk out there like, damn, I wasted my fucking money like I did Black Widow. So I felt good about that.
I wouldn't go as far for me for that one, but yeah, it was definitely a lot.
See, problem that Black Widow was hyped up since Iron Man 2, and then we finally give her story. She's had like what was that, like 10 years of like movies for her, and then we get this shitty bookend. Like, no.
And Suicide Squad, I'm glad I didn't waste my money on that too.
I'll agree with you on Suicide Squad.
Well, I think he was just giving Marvel a big finger in the butt by making that movie and just going all the way left. Because for him, he was like, "Listen, I got hired by them. I get money over here. I'm gonna make a terrible movie. I'm gonna make the most left movie I possibly can."
But the critics love it, though.
The critics don't. Get away from me with this nonsense.
It's still in the 90s, man. Rob just checked the other night. It's like 94.
It still got like a 94 or something around tomatoes. Critics love it.
The critics are jerking that movie off like it's Ron fucking Jeremy. Okay,
because they got paid off, man.
Yeah,
Well, even
That doesn't make any
Ron
sense.
Jeremy finally got caught. He's going to jail for raping women. So even Ron Jeremy got caught. So if they doing that, this movie, yeah, they're gonna get caught for all the nonsense that they were paid
Why
off.
would a
in reviews.
porn star who gets pussy on the daily rape people?
Because he has an issue.
Exactly,
bored,
he's
bro.
an egoist. Yeah, man.
Bored.
Yep.
Yeah. So
that's a whole other stream.
That's another stream there. But I don't know.
But we had a string of bad movies though lately. Like going from like Mortal Kombat. Like I like Black Widow, but apparently a lot of people don't. But
I like that too.
I've noticed that too. It's whatever.
Snake Eyes, Wonder Woman. It started off since last
Start with
Christmas,
Wonder
man.
Woman.
Snake Eyes still the worst movie I've seen all year. I don't give a fuck.
Just start rolling down, bro.
I think with Snake Eyes, I don't want to get off topic, but I just think with Snake Eyes, I feel like the action, the martial arts was a lot better. You can see that they really, really tried. I mean, with this one they tried too, but with Snake Eyes, I was all the way there.
See,
for the action
with
at the
this
end of the
movie, they were doing martial arts, but making it look like an art form.
I'm telling you, this was the best choreographed fighting that we've seen.
Yeah,
in
Snake
martial
Eyes
arts
was like
for
just
a
fighting,
long
yeah.
time in martial arts, and
It's
a
true.
lot better.
I
A lot
would
better
say-
than the first 10 minutes of freaking Mortal Kombat, even because Mortal Kombat's best part of the movie was the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi on that bus was like the Asian John Wick. It was fucking badass.
Yeah, he definitely was. I give it that. Like, it really made me, because I love those old school Jackie Chan, like, fight scenes, like, like Gorgeous and Who Am I? And
Well, I heard
Police Story and all
that
that
one
stuff,
of
so,
Jackie
yeah.
Chan's proteges was the choreographer of this.
That's right.
That's
right.
awesome.
That's why it looks so good.
I didn't really
man.
care
That's
for
what I'm saying.
I didn't care for that bamboo scaffold.
On top of the building.
It was all in the
That part?
dark. It was all shot too dark, man. I'm like, I like fight scenes in the light, and that was all with that. That whole thing was just in darkness.
You
and I
talking about
couldn't
on the
tell.
catwalk?
Yeah, we're talking
Well,
about the
yeah,
whole
No,
Yeah,
building
yeah,
fight
on
scenes.
the
whole
bamboo
building.
the outside of the
scaffold.
building.
Yeah, on the catwalk
Catwalk.
outside the building.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, all of that was just terrible. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like
it was
there was
too
too much
dark.
going on at nighttime. Like, come on, guys, come on. Can't see shit. They're wearing black, and come on, like, really, come on, we can't see shit.
Yeah,
And I
it
wish
wasn't
that
as
the
cool as
fight
the
with him
bus
and his
scene.
sister would have been more competitive. Not all that stopping and starting and thinking in mid fights.
I don't
All
think that
that
she
sucker
had
punch.
the.
I
I don't think she had the fighting chops to do all that, because after that scene, she just kept you with her weapon. She didn't do any
Yeah, she
other
wasn't
like
really
hand-to-hand
fighting through
fights.
the rest of it,
None.
yeah.
She was hell with that weapon, boy. She was nice with that.
Yeah. So
I like the
mean-
fact that we got Michelle Young back.
Oh, she. I liked her
badass.
whole
Crouching
thing
Tiger
when she
shit.
was there, and what was it when she was fighting Shang-Chi, and she was like teaching him, and like she had like a whole stance going on when she was getting
when
like
he opens up his
win.
fist.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this is like pretty good. I'm like, this woman's like 60 years old, still making these young girls out here look terrible.
Her sister was nice too, though. That fight she did with the Mandarin, the original fight.
The dance.
Yeah, the dance. Yeah.
I'm pissed off that Mae Young from Mae Young. Oh shit, I said the wrong name. Sorry. Never mind. Go ahead. What's her name from Agents of Shield? Agent May. May. I wish she would. I wish she would.
You mean Mig Na Wen?
Yeah, I wish she would have been like.
You mean Chun-Li from Street Fighter? No, she's good.
I want a little
she's been
cameo.
everywhere, man.
I want a
Yeah,
little
but
cameo.
No,
she could have played Agent
She's
May.
Mulan. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Yeah.
She Mulan.
Doesn't she die?
Yeah, Ming Na Wen. She was the voice of Mulan in the animated film.
Correct, because that's the one we remember so well.
Yeah.
That's the one that's sticking in our brains right now. No.
What, the good one? Yeah, it is sticking in my brain.
Hey,
the cartoon.
The
live action one's
not
great,
bad, bro.
man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I mean, I like, and so was talking about Michelle Yeoh again. I feel like I just saw her in another movie, Gunpowder Milkshake, and she was pretty good. She was really good in that. So the fact that she's coming back and like again in her 50s and 60s, still killing these roles, kicking butt. I mean, these women out here should be ashamed of themselves.
Now, I got a question for you guys, because I noticed this when I seen it, and but I don't think they hit it over the head with it. But when she was like, girls weren't allowed to train, my dad wouldn't let me have his empire, so I made my own. Like I got like, oh, they had to make this like a whole woman thing, right?
No, I never got that vibe from the movie at all.
But like you said, when
They
you
mention it, but they don't hit you over the head with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
the way
it didn't bother me at all. I was like, okay, I see what you're doing.
It's like okay.
My brain.
The difference between that is like the difference between like Wonder Woman 1 and Wonder Woman 2. Wonder Woman 1 made women powerful but not degrading men. Wonder Woman 2 made every man fucking sleazy.
Yeah.
All the way through. So it was like there's a way you can do it to make the man not feel bad, but they just don't do it properly.
Yeah.
Wait. Wonder Woman 84 made men sleazy? Wonder Woman's a fucking rapist in that movie. What the fuck are you talking about?
If you want to,
so it was an equal opportunity. Everybody was fucked up in that movie.
if you want to go to what Robert was saying, it would be that second end credit.
Yeah.
That would be the second.
That's where it was
a
bit
the woman
out there, right? But even that, you can tell that, you had the women drawn on the side of the building of the layer or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you had the women training and then the men separate training.
Yeah.
So
I'm like
there I can kind of agree with Robert, but throughout the movie, not at all.
Everybody's got their like little throne in different parts of the world in the MCU. I'm just waiting for Doom to be on his throne.
One thing that was really bothering me, okay, is we never found out who Shang-Chi killed when he was 14.
You
never actually saw who he killed.
You don't know who
I'm
he
just
is.
That was another part of.
Oh, it was the other clan.
Good.
It was the Golden Clan,
actually the entire time because I'm thinking they keep doing
Iron
flashbacks, and I'm remembering that one Aquafina family member is dead. Okay, so I'm thinking it's that person he killed. He killed them.
No.
Okay, that's what I was thinking in my head. Like, oh, that's the twist they're
no.
That
No.
Right?
Okay, so again, I know I keep
That
pulling
would be,
this out, but in the original cut that they showed, they actually showed the mother dying, and they showed that she actually got shot with gunshots. And the thing is that's one of the things a lot of people complained about, that it was sloppy, because it was like you have all this mysticism going on, but yet you kill the mom with some random ass gunshots. Like that was terrible. So they changed it. So before you actually saw who did the killing, and then then you find out that he's the person that Shang-Chi went to go kill. But now they just want to keep it conspicuous. It's like just kill
okay.
So when she left that island, that's when she lost her powers, correct?
Correct. When she left Talo, because she left it there because she couldn't bring it with her into the regular world to live with him. So.
I kind of wanted a Danny Rand cameo too.
No, fuck out of here. I thought about that, but I was like, no, that'd have been appropriation. That'd been appropriation and shit. What is this fucking Vanilla Ice coming in here? The man with the dragon tattoo. Fuck out of here.
Fucking Vanilla Ice. Jesus.
That'd have been terrible. I don't want that. No, absolutely not.
Oh, that would have been awesome, though.
No, that would not. That would not have been awesome. That show was fucking terrible. And there's even like reports out there that show that he didn't even want to go to choreography training, and that's why they had to like pull like a lot of fights the way they did and hide and obscure his face, because he didn't know how to fucking fight.
Yeah, it was a terrible series. I watched it just to see
so
where
did I.
I
watched it too.
I watched that first season. I'm like, oh, this is utter fucking trash.
Why would they
Second
get
season
somebody...
I felt was a little better. I felt him losing his powers was interesting, and I liked the villain. But the way it ended was just like, oh wow, he has glowing guns now. What the fuck? Like I don't get it.
Yeah, it's just dumb. I was more excited to see, the girl get the White Lotus power, whatever it was.
Yeah. She was
the
cool.
fist.
I liked her.
But I mean, just overall, I feel like this will be great. I feel like again, I wanted to see how it connects overall to everything. That end credit scene was really good. They didn't explain anything. They didn't say anything. I'm assuming it's happening during Captain Marvel's or during the Marvels movie, because she had to go take care of something. So I was
really
like, all right. She's like, I really got to go. He can get my number from him. Like, what? Like, the fuck is this? Is it a Tinder date? Get the fuck out of here. Like, so it was cool, but I'm really interested to see. I'm intrigued that I know the CG for the Hulk. They had to drop him down, but I want to know how they explain it, of why it happened and things like that. and then making Wong looking crazy. But then I love their reactions to it. They're like, "What the fuck is going on? What are they talking about? Or we have long journeys ahead of us. What the fuck is this?" And like it's like they're like unknowing faces. It's not like Tony's like, "Yeah, I'm Iron Man." Or they're like, "Oh shit, what are we getting into?"
I love that scene in the bar though when they're talking about their
Yeah.
lives. Like at the end, they're telling them everything, and the other one thinks they're
I-
shitting with her, right? And then
I
all of
was-
a sudden
I was-
Wong appears. It was
Yeah,
smart.
yeah.
It was good.
I was
That's
the first. My first thought was I was like, "Damn, is that how we like geeks like sound to like normal people when we talk about this shit?" And then this happened, and then
Pretty
and then,
much,
and then,
yeah,
and then Goku jumped from
you're
here,
not wrong,
and, then,
yeah.
and then Naruto. Da, 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 and I really was like, "Damn, is that how we sound?"
Yes,
Pretty
that
much.
is how we sound to normal people.
Yeah, but
It's disturbing, ain't it?
It is this. It fucking is. That's why I'm glad I have you guys here at Virtual Hug.
Oh, man, I feel sorry for you.
It's like it's like I'm in the closet, geekily. Like they gotta add an extra, G for us, like LGBTQ plus G.
Well, not
Like-
another letter of the alphabet. That's already too many.
I'm just saying, man.
You
fuck
hooked
it.
on phonics.
Hey, listen. Hey,
every month they're adding a new fucking letter.
one of my
that-
favorite scenes.
That
One of my
shit.
favorite scenes was he was talking when they got off the elevator and he was speaking Chinese, and all of a sudden he was like, "I don't speak Chinese." Like, it's okay, I speak ABC too. Like, I was like, "That's some shit."
Yeah.
I was like, "That's what's up. That's what's up." That's a nice way of
No,
putting
no, no. There's one thing in this. There's one thing in this movie. It's just a nitpick. I'm just bringing it up for discussion purposes because I really don't care.
Yeah.
I thought it was the way, but the fact that they go to this fighting arena, right? And just hear me out. Aquafina bets against him when she just seen him kick all these people's ass on a bus and never seen the female fight ever. Why would she bet against him?
But she
Like,
didn't know
I
who
know
she
it's
was
part
fighting.
of the joke. Like, oh, I got all this money. Can I bet against you? But he knew but why would she still?
Bet
if you
against
saw
him?
him
just
fight-
I don't
I-
get
you
that.
know
it
what?
with a regular guy. I don't know.
If I would have,
Yeah.
if I would have, go ahead, Danny. Go ahead.
Obviously, I thought that was a plot device just to be for a punchline. That's what I thought it was for. Nothing, no logical reason for doing it. It's just,
yeah, it was
I
just
just
it was
think
her
it was-
joke. But
But
it-
you see the scene, that whole scene when she's walking in, and there's small chambers. There were all people fighting with powers,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw
right?
it.
And
Yep.
she just saw him do martial arts. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really impressive, but she didn't really see any powers come from him. And then when they walk in,
Exactly.
they have Wong and freaking Abomination kicking ass.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I was like, I'm gonna bet
exactly.
against him.
Exactly. Either way, we make money. I got to fix your face. Whatever happens, it's fine. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's awesome.
well, that dragon.
He lasted longer in the
Fang
ring than
Fong
fucking
or
Cole
Fing
Young.
Boom.
Yeah. What
I don't
about
think it was
the
Fing
dragon?
Fang Boom. No, that wasn't Fing Fang Boom.
No.
With a dragon?
He is evil. Fing
That
Fang
wasn't
Boom
Fing
was
Fang
evil.
Boom. Are you sure?
No.
Yeah.
Fing Fang Boom is
I
more.
thought
He's
there was a
more.
rumor that he was in the movie though.
He's more humanoid like. Like he has hands and arms and stuff. He's that didn't have
Wow.
nothing but just a long, elongated, snake-looking dragon.
Maybe that's what
I'm
the
inter-
beacon triggered.
Maybe
Possibly.
I don't know, man. Beacon.
it's some kind of
things
origin, man.
that-
Because how did he
that
live
beacon
1,000
triggered
years?
over-
So apparently, those rings, whoever possessed them, gives them long life. So, and then, like he
That's
wasn't,
true.
like he wasn't dying no time soon.
Mhm.
Maybe the beacon like came after he killed the soul sucker
Yeah.
or whatever it was. He
I
put it
mean-
in there, did whatever he did.
It is very possible that it could summon Fing Fang Foom, as Fing Fang Foom
10-minute
is
warning.
he is Makluan, which is where the rings come from.
Mm-hmm.
So it is very possible.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, I'm interested to see where it goes. I want to see how they're gonna fit these people in the MCU. And I loved it. I can't wait to see
the
like
next
Aquafina
Avengers movie is
possibly
gonna look
in it.
really weird.
The what? Sorry.
Like don't
Next
you think
Avengers.
that the next Avengers movie is gonna look really weird?
I don't
Right?
think
Like,
so. I
it's
think
gonna
that there's
look
gonna
really
be.
weird.
I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
West Coast Avengers more or less than anything else.
Well, that's what they're building on, right? With the whole what's their name?
Yeah, that makes
Kate. With, and but who we got as Avengers still? We have Ant-Man.
Yeah.
We have the Hulk that's still there.
Captain
What's his
Marvel.
name? The new Vision. The new Vision.
The new
What?
Vision.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Mhm.
Who else?
Wanda.
Wanda.
Scarlet
Well,
Witch,
we don't know. If
Doctor
she,
Strange.
Thor.
well, she's
But
not.
a
Doctor
lot
Strange
of those
was an
guys
Avenger,
weren't
though.
even officially Avengers. Like Ant-Man
Yeah.
was never officially Avenger. Doctor
Well, yeah,
Strange
he
was
was
never
at
Avenger.
the.
Well, I'm talking
wasn't
about in the
what-
movie universe. Ant-Man was never officially Avenger. Doctor
No,
Strange.
it wasn't.
Where we got Hawkeye.
See, I consider like
Mhm.
when you're an Avenger, yeah, you got Hawkeye, but those are like thousands of people like fighting alongside the Avengers. I didn't necessarily
Mhm.
consider them Avengers, but I mean,
But
I know that they are. I'm just saying, I don't know.
Wasn't Ant-Man part of the end
What's
scene
what?
there where War Machine was at, or am I wrong? When
Yeah,
they were
War
going,
Machine
they have a
was
lot
the
of
one
training.
too.
They have a lot of training.
No, Ant-Man didn't come.
No, he came in after. You're right.
Oh no, Ant-Man that movie didn't come out until after that phase. Yeah, you're talking about at the end of Age of Ultron when Cap's like they got a lot of work to do. Avengers,
Yes, yeah,
and they all
it
line
was
up.
after.
No,
right.
that was just the only new people that was there was War Machine, Vision, and Scarlet Witch.
Right.
Ant-Man came
Right.
in during the Civil War
You're right.
era,
You're right.
and he was always fighting against Tony's team, so he was never an
Yeah.
Avenger because the
Mhm.
Avengers were broken up. But that's nerd shit. Some geeky
Mhm.
guy said, "Hey Adam,
Falcon recruited him.
I like to see you defend the Mandarin twist, even after the MCU poked fun of it and admitted it was bad."
I still defend it to this day, so kiss my ass.
I don't know.
And I just got done saying a little while ago the Mandarin in this film was my favorite character in this film. So I can like both. Bite me.
Yeah, it was something. I thought it was really
I wrote
cool
on
how they brought it
Facebook,
back.
I was like, Iron Man 3 is fixed.
Yeah, you did.
I actually saw that before I hopped on.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Everybody got
something.
super
It's
quiet.
definitely gonna be. I mean, because the thing is, right now it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. I just think that again, I'm really interested to see how they just fit into the MCU as a whole, and to see like who they team up with next, like whose movie they end up in, or whose end credits or whatever, to see how it goes. And yeah. And I think one of the things. Okay, so one of the other things I just want to really quickly was
I think
so-
Eternals is gonna have a big emphasis.
So there was there was a scene when they were walking by and she was explaining where the powers came from and where the monster came from, and how Talo had a whole bunch of they say they have a whole bunch of cities all up and down the coast and whatever.
Mhm.
I honestly believe that one of those cities that got devoured by the Soul Eaters was Atlantis, and I think that might be part of the reason why. I don't know. I was thinking that was part of the reason this beacon is occurring. I'm thinking maybe it has, could be that, but that's
Could
just
be
me.
Namor.
Could be exactly. I was thinking it could be, Namor situation because
Yeah, I agree with you.
if they
on
make
that.
him if they make him like a Pacific Islander, that'd be close enough to, Asian to be close, to be able to be
Okay.
connected. So
Yeah.
that was me.
Some
makes
geeky
sense.
guy throwing $5 okay. I mean, you're the guy who defended Amazing Spider-Man 2 of all movies, so I'm not surprised.
You goddamn right I do.
I don't know why you bring up Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Not even touching that.
I'm not. Yeah, not with a 10-foot pole, man. Not with a 10-foot pole. Not at all. But I just think it was overall great movie, good origin story. Could fix the CG. Great first out of the gate. I mean, even Thor had his problems, and it took the third one to fix it. So just don't fuck up the sequel, and I think it'll be pretty awesome, especially if they just move forward more with the fight scenes and fix the shit that they had wrong here. So I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a good character. Eternals, I'm not waiting on Eternals. I'm not really shaking a stick at that.
So where does this movie rank?
I can't wait for that fucking movie, man.
For me, this movie is maybe number 5 or 6. Maybe number 5. Remember 5
Out of
or
all
6.
out of the 22 movies.
I don't know, man. That's a lot.
Out of all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I would say maybe number 5 or 6.
It's actually like 24 movies now.
Now
See,
it's
I don't even
25.
rank them no more.
I
I just
think-
say
I think
it's
it's
right in the
too early.
middle. There's so many of them.
Yeah, it's too early to crack top 5, bro.
Civil War.
I wouldn't even say it crashed the
Civil
top
War,
10.
Endgame. Civil War, Endgame,
Infinity
Black Panther.
War. Infinity War.
I just put those movies together. I just say Endgame.
No, bro. No, you can't
I
do
just
that.
put those together.
There's no way this is better than Avengers or Age of Ultron. It's not
I-
better than Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
I'm gonna
No,
say
it's not.
something
It's not.
crazy,
Right
guys.
there's
'Cause
like
I
8
usually say
movies.
shit crazy. For me, I
Mm.
enjoyed this more from beginning to end more than Endgame.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
And consistency, because Endgame was just the last hour for me.
Endgame, you got to think.
No.
This was as a standalone movie.
He fell on himself.
It held on.
I disagree.
I mean, I can understand what you're saying because Endgame and Infinity War required that you had history of the MCU. This was just go in, you don't have to know a damn diddly piece of shit, and you would be just fine in this movie, and you would enjoy it as well. Because
Except
that's
where's
probably
the
what
Asian
turned a
dude
lot
with
of
the
people off.
portals coming from?
What? Mm.
Well, let's see how they do that origin story, right? In the Eternals. How do
Yeah.
they make that up?
I want to see that because the thing is that I'm not, or Eternals, I'm not really looking forward to it. They're going to answer that question of why they didn't help, but
Yeah, you guys are just coming off this high, man. You need to let this shit marinate for a couple weeks before you guys
Yeah,
start saying
I've always liked kung fu movies and stuff.
Endgame,
I watched a
and
lot
it's
of
in the top
Asian movies, so for me, it's definitely on my top 5.
yeah,
And
that's what I'm
it
saying.
completely-
It definitely
it
top
completely
5.
debunked my number 5 that I already had previously. That's for sure.
I'm telling you, man. Winter Soldier, Black Panther, Civil War. Like I'm just telling you, man. Like it is up there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's up there. I like it.
I might give you a top 10, but it ain't no way in hell it cracking the top 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can't.
Danny, I might squeeze it in the top 10, and that's being generous because like the Avengers movies alone are better, and that's 4 movies right there. Then you got Black Panther, Winter Soldier, Civil War, Thor Ragnarok.
Really?
Galaxy 1. Just did I mention Black? Dude,
Hell,
Thor
the first
Ragnarok
Iron
is so
Man.
much better than this.
Really? I don't think so.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
The first
Ragnarok
Iron
was,
Man.
was-
Nope. Not Ragnarok.
I think that we're putting. I think.
We're not
I
even
think
talking
the
about
first.
Captain
I think
Marvel.
with the first
Man.
Iron Man, we're putting a lot of. I think I hear you guys talk about the first Iron Man a lot, and I feel like we put a lot of weight on it because it was the first movie, and there's so much like history that comes out of it when you watch
I
it.
agree with
But
you.
just as a
agree
standalone
with you.
movie, I'm like,
I agree with
I
you.
didn't really care for it that much
Yeah.
when it came out. But now, even going back, now you
like
can see
you
where
beat the
everything is
villain by,
going.
like,
Sure.
To me,
Yeah.
just that suit, man, the way he was putting it on and stuff, that is so out the cartoon and the comic books. That what really grabs my attention when I think of Iron Man. So Iron Man is gonna definitely be in my top 10. And
I mean, yeah, he's in top 10, but definitely not like up there and super
no, not
duper
five.
powerful.
It's Civil War, it's Endgame, it's Infinity War, Black Panther. Those gonna make my top 5. I don't think Shang-Chi gonna crack that, bro.
Winter Soldier.
All right. I mean,
I'm thinking Shang-Chi
So
might.
guys,
I don't even think of a
question
top
for you.
10.
Yeah.
You liked Black Widow, right? So you're saying this is better than Black Widow?
100%.
No.
telling you, bro. Black Widow was not that great. I don't
100%.
know.
It's better than
Black Widow was my number
No.
5.
And the thing is here. I'll even back you up, Gasper. You know why? Y'all can jump on me. I've seen this movie twice now, and it's been months since I saw it before. So now, if I'm still holding to the same opinion, come on.
Yeah, it's better than Black Widow, hands down.
It's better
So
than
for
Black
me,
Widow.
yeah, absolutely. So
Just drink your water or your coffee. whatever you're
yeah,
drinking.
drink whatever it is. Drink whatever it is, man.
I wish this coffee was spiked, man. Okay, can I say something controversial?
Sure.
Can I say something controversial?
Like you opened your mouth like that.
You say something controversial?
Let me say
Never.
something politically
The hell
correct,
you
please.
say?
That'll surprise me.
Okay, so
controversial.
I
think China caught on to his stream and they're like jamming his signal.
Dude, The internet's been bad in here all week, man. I don't know what the hell it's been, but I think this movie
It only started after the
really
China
entertaining,
comment.
more entertaining than Black Widow. But
Okay,
Shang-Chi was the most entertaining movie out of that and Black Widow by her movie in terms of script, acting, and so on. I think Black Widow was the better movie. I think Shang-Chi is the more entertaining, fun movie. Like I would watch Shang-Chi over Black Widow, but I think Black Widow is the better overall put together.
You know
movie.
what? I can
make
maybe
any
get
sense at
behind
all?
that. I can get behind that.
I can understand what you're
See,
saying because of the closure to the character.
That's why
That's
I miss
why.
you, Adam. You understand, man.
No, I get you.
No, I can understand what you're saying because it's the closure to the character, right? Her coming to terms with the whole family thing. Again, going back to family.
No,
But
I just
this
think the
one,
script is better. I think it was better. Well, I think on a technical level, it's better. I think it's better written, better acted, better shot. Where you look at Shang-Chi, look, the main character, Shang-Chi, whatever, he was very wooden. Like let's be
Black
honest,
Widow,
Mandarin, the
really?
actor played the Mandarin, carried this entire movie.
They messed up
Carried this entire
freaking
movie.
the Red
Scarlett
Guardian
Johansson can
completely.
act.
But yeah, but Red Guardian, they overused.
I'm talking about in terms of
underused
the main characters.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but
I
I mean,
I
what's the
understand what you're
difference
saying,
between
but-
Red and acting fool, and then like a giant CGI fight at the end. They both had their flaws. I'm talking on a
Oh, yeah.
technical
As a
level.
whole, from
Shang-Chi,
consistency,
Shang-Chi,
Shang-Chi's a
whatever,
lot better.
is more entertaining. Like I would watch that.
I mean,
Yo,
I
I'm
believe
trying to
you.
give them both props, man. Why do you keep taking it away from me?
We're not taking it away from you, bro. They're
They're
good. Give
both-
them props.
I agree with you, but I'm just saying my opinion. You're saying your opinion, and I understand what you're saying, 100%. But as a consistency, I don't know, man. What do you guys think? As a consistency, I think Shang-Chi is better.
I'm thinking consistency. A lot of the actors in that movie need to get some acting classes over the next course of few
I'm
months.
sorry. I left a lot more at Florence Pugh and David Harbour than I did at fucking Aquafina.
I'm
sorry.
comedy.
Aquafina had a couple funny jokes. He didn't say she was going to piss on
Aquafina,
somebody's
He had a
hand.
few.
And you didn't make fun of like
No.
ovaries.
Father, he got toilet on my
Yeah.
hands.
Well, either
so
way, we're gonna be.
I guess we can go ahead and wrap it up. If you guys want to do your final thoughts, because we went well over an hour in this past midnight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what do we rate it?
So we're all pretty positive on it.
Yeah,
Giving it
positive.
I rated a
Giving
7.
it a 7.
Yeah,
wow,
honestly,
same
I'm
time,
kinda-
Jinx.
I'm there at a 7 too. Honestly,
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay. Yeah, that's where
I'm gonna give it a 9.
9. What?
Damn. Bro, high stakes roller. I dig it.
I gotta give props to my Asian boys and what it brings and what it brings to their what it brings to their community. So
You're right. I'll give it that.
so
I can understand that.
I could give it.
Hey, I
This
gave
was-
it props
this was
earlier
their
too.
Black
I had
Panther,
Panda Express for
100%.
dinner.
That's not even real Chinese food,
I'm sorry.
man.
I'm sorry. I can't resist.
Shit. Panda
I've been holding
Chinese.
that joke the whole review.
Oh my
Sorry.
god.
Bro.
They all look the same, and now they're eating like bootlegged Chinese food.
I'm
That's
telling you,
The
man.
views of Filmmaster
I
Adam
do
do
want
not
Danny's
represent
shirt,
the
though.
views of everyone else.
Absolutely
that shirt is tight. Yeah.
So, well, anyway, I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty much
So,
it. There, we
yeah.
rated a 7. Overall, good movie. Everybody liked it. Everybody,
Yeah.
has their flaws, but we all liked it overall more than anything else.
Yeah.
So the next
Most
movie for Marvel will be what?
Now it's on
Eternals.
to the next one.
Eternals.
Eternals.
Okay.
In November.
Eternals.
Ready for that. Ready to see
And then
that.
Spider-Man.
Mm.
Yep.
And then Spider-Man.
I'm ready for Eternals to see what's going to happen beyond that. That's what I'm excited for. But all right, guys. So everybody but Sharif's YouTube channel, huh? What?
I was just saying, it was the first time I saw the Doom trailer. Your girl Zendaya, wasn't it? How you pronounce her name? Rob?
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Zendaya's in there, so like it's gonna be pretty good.
Life's gonna be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Danny Villeneuve, dude. Every movie he makes is great.
Yeah. These
Cool.
are facts.
So, alrighty, guys, we're gonna call it a night. I have everybody's YouTube channel in the description box below. So be sure to subscribe, leave your comments in
Please
the comment box below, and be sure to share this to China because I'm ready for all the backlash I'm going to get with that joke.